to your assembly language last time, wherein we have now your source as the BX, while AX is now your destination. If we are going now to execute this instruction, the data that will now be about to get is simply from the BX and then to be transferred to AX. The previous value of AX will now be removed. Then the new value will now comes from the BX. Then BX register still maintain the previous value. So we can able now to move those uh, 8 bits or even 16 bit, okay, or even 32 bit. So we have your 1 byte, 2 byte, or even 4 byte instruction. So we have here a simple assembly code. So we have the declaration data 1, data 2, defined by 23H, that is simply 23 hexadecimal value. So define words, so we have now 1000, that is 16 bit, or 4 digit of hexadecimal value. Start is considered label and based on the instruction, move ALBL, move BHBAL, move CX200. So we have your move ALBL. The value of BL register will not be transferred to AL register. We know the register AL, BL are 8 bits register. So 8-bit is now considered the source and we have the destination as your 8-bit also. So source and destination is considered 8 bits, so no problem. Wala tayong problema with regard to the size and the data can be transferred. So same naman yung size ng register natin. Then we have move BHAL. So we're going to copy the value of AL register to BH register. And again, 8 bits ang AL, 8 bits din naman ang BH. So source and destination, the same 8 bits. So wala problema doon. Move CX200. So we're going to copy 200 decimal into CX register. So even though we have your CX as 16-bit, we're going to convert that 200 decimal value into hexadecimal. Then that will now be turned value for the hexa. Pag 15 bits naman, nandun na yung merong X na subscript na superscript. Okay, suffix para dun sa register. Okay, so will you have this one? Let's have now your continuation. Abatay. Andiyan ba siya batay? So, data addressing mode, will you read one? Nababasa ba?
Nabasa po.
Okay, proceed.
Type, register. Instruction, move AX BX. Source is register BX. Destination is register AX.
Okay, so we have your register data addressing mode. Ibig sabihin, yung data is simply from the register. And your source is considered the register, which is BX. So, in destination, pwede kasi ang destination maging register o kaya memory location. So, in this case, ang source natin is your register BX. Next, let's have Ablasa.
Sorry, sir.
Yes.
Type immediate. Instruction moves character 3AH. Source data 3AH. Destination register CH.
type of data addressing that is considered immediate. Why is it immediate? The information or the data that we want to process is simply part of the instruction. So, hindi natin hahanapin na instruction at hindi natin hahanapin yung data, but rather, part na siya ng instruction. Yung CH is now your 8-bit register. Okay? Hindi siya character ha. So, yung 3A is now your data. 16, no? 8-bit register, CH. Then 8-bit yung ita-transfer natin. Ang 3 is 0, 0, 1, 1. Ang A is 1, 0, 1, 0. Pero pag convert sa hexadecimal, that is simply 3A. Kaya pagdating dito sa source, data na kagad siya. And destination is now your register, CH. Next, let's have Alano. Nandiyan na ba si Alano? Wala. Alarcon.
Type direct, instruction, move 1, 2, 3, 4H, AX, source register AX, destination, memory address 1, 1, 2, 3, 4H.
Okay, how do we get now your memory location? We have now your data segment to be used. Data segment, as we discussed last chapter, segment is to be multiplied by 10H. So, yung value natin na data segment, as assumed, that is simply 1,000, then times 10, magiging 10,000. And plus, yung displacement, yung 1, 2, 3, 4. Yung 1, 2, 3, 4 is not the data. That is should now be the offset displacement. So, the actual memory location as your destination is simply 10,000 plus the displacement 1, 2, 3, 4. Yun nasa loob ng square bracket. So, the moment na makita natin yung square bracket, that is now the symbol to indicate that is memory location. Either source or either destination. In this case, destination siya. Malinaw po. Naintindihan ba, class?
Sir, sa DS po ba, sir, 1,000 palagi?
No.
Ang ito
Pwede naman kung ano, nagkataon lang dito sa sample, ito
upper 1,000.
Ang BS is simply 1,000. So,
Iba.
assume lang naman, oo. Iba naman.
Thank you po, sir.
Okay. Next. Let's have Alabansas. Wala. Apoyan, wala. Aranas.
So, yung move BX, CL, tas yung source niya is register CL, destination memory address 10300H.
Okay. As, no, we have your EBX. EBX is simply a 32-bit register. But, ang BX is also 16-bit register. So, laman niya is simply 300. Kita nyo? This is your 300.
Opo, ito.
But this time, the data type or the data addressing mode is now considered register indirect. Unlike kanina, direct, kasi yung exact location given by the displacement. 1, 2, 3, 4. In this case, we're going to use other register to identify the displacement. That's why indirect ang addressing niya. So, CL is now your source. Ang source natin is 8-bit register. Then, ang size naman na tatransfer natin is 8-bit. So, BX is now your memory location. Pag may square bracket, di ba, sabi ko kanina, that is now the presence of square bracket indicates memory location. It just so happen you have your BX now the indirect register to indicate the source of your memory location or the destination of memory location. Again, data segment times 10. So, 1,000 ang assumed value ng data segment times 10. So, magiging 10,000. And value of the BX is equal to 300 as given. So, 10,000 plus 300. So, we have 10,300 as the memory location. And that is now the exact location. That is the physical address within your memory. And that is now the destination. Next, base plus index. Will you read that? Arenal? Arenal, absent? Arenal, absent na? Next, Austria.
Base plus index. Instruction move BX plus SI BP. Source register SP. Address generation DS times 10H plus BX plus SI 10,000H plus 0300H plus 0200H. Destination memory address 10,500H.
So, SI as given is equivalent to 200. Okay, ito siya. Yan. And data segment is always 100, 1,000 as given in this instruction. So, the register is considered BX and SI. That's why data addressing mode is known as base plus index. Diba po? Base is for the BX register. And index now given by SI. Next. Romeo?
Yes, sir. Register relative. Instruction is move CL BX plus 4. Source memory address 10,300 for each. Address generation DS times 10H. Okay. DS times 10H plus BX plus 4. 10,000H plus 0300H plus 4. Destination register CL.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in 888 microprocessor, we only have 8 bits. No? With regard to memory location. That's why once we have your memory location, it is now defined as 8 bits. So, yung source natin destination is always 8 bits with regards to 8088 microprocessor. So, in this case, yung square bracket na sa my right side, then that will now be considered source. Yung source natin, kaya tinawag na relative, kasi meron tayong plus yung displacement, yung 4. Pag may number na sinasama sa register, and that is now your register relative. So, nagkataon man nasa source siya, kukumpitin natin yung memory location address. So, the physical address is given by data segment times 10 plus BX plus yung relative value na 4. And the destination is now your CL register. Next. Bustamante. Bustamante absent.
Sir,
Kung
yung 4 po
Neo.
ba? Hexadecimal po ba yung 4, sir?
No. Kasi
Yung
pag
number
may
4.
presence naman siya.
So, hexa po siya, sir.
Kapag may suffix na H, that is now hexadecimal value. Pansinin nyo yung 10H. May H yung 10 to represent hexadecimal. Pero kapag wala naman siyang suffix na H, and that is simply decimal.
Okay po, sir. Salamat po.
Okay. Thank you for that. So, Bustamante absent. Corneo.
Dito po, sir. So, type is base relative plus index. Move array bx plus si dx. Source is register dx to data segment times 10h plus array plus bx plus si 10,000h plus 1,000h plus 0300h plus 0200h. So the destination is memory address 11500h.
So, pansinin nyo, no, yung source natin is simply register. And that is simply data register as dx. Kasi katabi naman siya ng comma. And then, yung parang equation, that is now your array, we have your bx plus si. So, we have now your base relative plus index. Meron tayong number din na kukunin, no? Kasi usually sa array makita yung relative value. That's why your source will not be considered the dx, and then destination is not to be computed by the use of data segment. Kasi data ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. Kaya puro data segment ang gamit natin for now. Kapag data addressing. Kasi data ang na-address natin sa memory. Then, plus yung array value. Ang array value natin is 1,000. Then, bx is 300 plus si. Then, we have now your memory location, 11,500. And, the last one, corpus.
Yes po, sir. Type scaled index. Move EBX plus 2 times ESI AX. Tapos yung source niya po, register AX, address generation DS times 10H plus EBX plus 2 times ESI. 10,000H plus 300H plus 400H. Tapos destination niya po is memory address 10,700H.
A scale, but is now your 32-bit instruction. So EBX now we're using now the extended base register or BX register. Then instead of EBX plus 2, it should be multiplied twice with ESI. So SI is equivalent to 200 times 2, so that's why meron tayong 400. Then to be added with the BX, so plus 300, so magiging 700. Plus yung DS times 10, from 1,000 times 10, magiging 10,000. So all in all, so 10,700. That is now the memory location. Okay, those are the sample of that. Okay, so let's go back to addressing. Okay. Or will you read that? This one. Let's have Cruz.
Saan, ito lang sir, yung simula.
Okay.
Register address. For data movement from one
Micro.
microprocessor,
Microprocessor.
microprocessor register to another.
So, register to register and transfer nito. You read now the sample.
Move ALBX. Size 8 bits. Operation copies BL into AL.
Okay, so we have your move AL as your destination. BL is now the source. So, 8-bit ang tina-transfer natin dito. So, we simply copy the value of the BL to AL. O, next. Let's have Cruzado. Cruzado absent. Dami nawawala ah. Darong. De Leon. Fortaleza.
Dito po. Assembly
Okay, what
language.
about 16 bits is AX.
Move AX CX 16 bits. Copy CX into AX.
X is now the source. And ang size niya 16-bit. So make sure the source and destination same size. So walang problema dito kasi same size lang naman din sila. No? So we have your 16. Okay, ang problema lang dito ay CX CS registered all code. Kasi ang destination mababago yung code na ine-execute natin. That's why bawal i-transfer kay code segment yung bagong value. Then, not allowed naman yung segment to segment. And then, yung mixed size, BLDX, wherein move BLDX, DX is 16-bit while the BL is 8-bit. So, hindi naman magkakasya yung 16 sa 8. Even 8 papunta sa 16, hindi rin allowed. Kasi ang ginagawa lang naman dapat is simply same size ng register if we want to have register addressing. So, bawal yung segment to segment. Okay, data segment as source, allowed. Code segment as destination, hindi allowed. No? Kasi hindi pwede mabago. And then, dapat same size ng register. Okay, so we have your kindly read this one. Register addressing. Kindly read code.
Register addressing, the effect of using the mov bx cx instruction at the point just before the bx register change. Note the only the rightmost 16-bit of register ebx change. Lahat po ba sir yung pati yung baba?
Ano ibig sabihin nun? BX, CX. So
BX
yung previous value ng register, no? Now, this representation, EBIT, but ang instruction is only move BX CX. So we're trying to get that 16-bit value of the CX to be transferred to CX as source, then denoted by 16. So, pansin nyo yung example 3-1, that is now in a machine code. That's right. Pakibasa yung mga nandiyan ha. Sandali. Parang babalik lang tayo ng konti para doon sa assembly programming. Dinig din ako?
Yes po, sir.
So, in here, we have your registered address wherein ang source and destination is not considered register. Okay. Then, we have your source, okay, register, pwedeng AXBXCX or AHAL. Pwede naman din yung 32-bit, basta may extended. Prefix E. Then yung source and destination, dapat same size. So, yung line number 12, that is simply your memory location. Napansin yung example 3-1, yung 000, B, A8B, and C3, yung 000, and that is your memory location. Most likely defined by offset. And then, move AX is now the assembly code. Yung A, B, C3, that is now the machine code. Next instruction is 0002. Bakit walang 0001? 0001 occupied by C3. So, yung 0000 is for 8B and 0001 para sa C3. Naintindihan po. Then, we have your 0004, another 8-bit instruction, while 0006, so meron tayong 3-byte instruction. Kasi 32-bit siya, no? Ang source natin is 32-bit register and destination 32-bit register. Okay? So, occupied by instruction mode EAX, EBX as 66, 8BC3, 300006, 0007, 0008. That's why our next memory location is 0009. So again, 66, 8-bit D8. So, yun na nagbago lang. And again, ang memory addressing natin is also in hexadecimal. Kaya meron tayong letter C and letter F. So, sa 0009, first byte, 000A, second byte, 000B, third byte instruction. So, next memory location, 000C. Now, what about yung 0012, HCC8? This time it is equivalent to move AXCS. CS, even though that is registers, but segment, register pa din naman siya. Segment register. AX is also 16-bit register. CS, 16-bit register. Source and destination, pwede. But the instruction here is simply combination of move AX, CS. Ibig sabihin, we're going to transfer the value of the CS to AX. And another instruction followed that 0014, 8ED8, move AX to DS. Kasi sabi nga kanina, di ba, bawal yung segment to segment na instruction. That's why, nadaan mo na sa register, sa AX, and then from register AX, papunta sa DS. Okay, 0016, move CSAX. Okay, it should not be allowed kasi we're going to change the value of the code segment. During the execution of the instruction, you are not allowed to change now the value of the code segment. It might interchange now the possible execution ng instruction. Mawawala tayo sa continuation. Kasi nag-define ng location is the code segment. Pag binago natin yung code segment, mababago yung location na ini-execute natin. So in this case, you have your register addressing, that is now your source, and then that is also registered as destination. Let's have no immediate addressing. So will you read this? Gatmonton? Anya mas Gatmonton? Yes, eh. So your destination is EAX. Yung 3456 is simply your data. So, ang data natin is 13456. Bakit may 1 to? Eh, katulad yung kanina sa CX200, kahit na 3 digit lang yung 200, 4 digit din na hexadecimal value yun. Now, this time, pag sinabing immediate, yung data, hindi na natin nahanapin. Pwede kasi makita yung data sa register o kaya sa memory. Considered as source. Now, this time, ang source natin is now part of your instruction. Now, yung 3456, that is now your data to be processed and put into register or memory location. Basta ang data, available na. Ang tanong lang, sino yung destination? Pag sinabi ang destination register, okay, so we have your memory location. Na? Okay, set aside muna. Ang destination natin is now your register. So BL, AX, no, SI, those are the sample of the destination. Pero kahit na-register, nagamit natin, pwede rin naman maging destination ng memory location. So you're trying to input those number into memory location. Allowed din naman yun. Ang hindi lang allowed is transfer ng memory data to another memory location. Okay? So we simply transfer 8-bit, 16-bit. So AL, move AL, letter A, meron kang apostrophe A, close apostrophe, 8 bits kasi ASCII code lang naman natin ng A. Uppercase A. So that is simply 41. Then we have your move AX, then string, 2 character A and B. That is simply 16-bit. Okay pa. Sample of your immediate addressing. That model tiny. Maliit lang naman. Malapit lang yung data. Malapit lang yung program natin. Then code. Start up. Then again, 0100. That is the start of the program. B80000. Bakit apat na 0? Kasi AX eh. 16-bit tayo. Per digit is hexadecimal. So yung 100 is for B8, 101 for first 0, yung leftmost. Then 101 para sa 00. Then 102 dun sa rightmost, yung dalawang digit na 00. But this time, ang transfer natin is decimal. Kasi wala naman suffix na age. The second instruction, move BX 0000H. This time, we're trying to have your 0 as your hexadecimal value to the BX. And just the same naman kasi, yung 0 ng decimal, pareho din ng hexadecimal. Wapa. So, yun, tatlo lang naman yun ang immediate addressing. Dito sa baba, register addressing na yan. And again, yung 0100, that is now your memory location. Ito kasi yung machine code, di ba? Ito yung assembly code. Ito ay complete program. That model tiny, that code, then that exit, and end. Naalala nyo yung assembly language ninyo? So let's now have your direct data addressing. Will you read that? Gumiran?
Direct data addressing for moving data between the register AL, AH, AX, or EAX and a memory location address or variable.
So we have your data direct addressing mode. So this time we have now your register. Okay. Pwede siya maging source, pwede siya maging destination. But in this case, we have your move AL 1234H. Pero yung 1234H enclosed siya ng square bracket. And DS is equivalent to 1,000. If we're going to identify the location within the memory, we simply identify first kung ano yung data segment value. Ang data segment value as given, we have 1,000 times 10, so magiging 10,000. Plus yung 1234 as your displacement. So 1,000 times 10 magiging 10,000, 10,000 plus 1234 plus 1,234. So 11,000. Diba? 234. So this is now the location. 11,234. And ang laman niya is 8A. And then, yun na magiging value ng AL. Kasi ang destination natin is AL. Ang memory location is 8 bits and destination is also 8 bits. So that is allowed. Opo. Pero bakit naging direct? The exact location is given by your address as displacement. 1, 2, 3, 4, pero kasama dapat yung data segment. Kaya naging 11,234. Naintindihan po? Another one is direct data addressing. A number is simply your label naman. Cow, label din naman water. Those are now your label. Papapansin nyo dito kung ano yung magiging size. Dito naging 8 bits kasi AL. 16 bits kasi 16 bit yung destination. 32 bits kasi 32 bits ang destination. May E yung AX. Now this time, data direct addressing, ang source naman ang register. So 8 bits siya, AL kaya 8 bits. AX 16 bit, EAX 32 bits. And destination is no memory location. Okay pa. Then, yung displacement na sinasabi natin kanina, we have your move AL, DS, Kasi ito yung data segment. Yung 1, 2, 3, 4 is simply your displacement. Naintindihan po? At tulad din kanina, naka-define lang siya. Meron din tayong katulad na data segment. And to be added with 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is now be your destination as AL. Okay. So, similar din kay direct data addressing, this time displacement naman tayo. Displacement data addressing. Okay. So, dun lang tayo sa yung mga nagiging variable natin, nagiging label. Log. Pero ang log niyan is simply memory location defined by data segment. Doon sa mga programming na ginagawa natin. Nagamit nyo ba yun? So, yung mga simple data natin, like this one. Oops. Yung data 1. Ano lang dito? Yung una pala. Ito, data 1, then data 2. That is simply your label to indicate your memory location. Ito yung nasabi natin, memory reference. Okay pa? Ito naman yung data natin within your data 1 defined by 108 or 10H, data 2, 0, data 3. Ang size naman na define kasi ito 8 bits lang, byte 8 bits. And ito ngayon, word 16 bits. Okay, define word, ito pa din siya. No? Questions so far? So, continuation tayo ng register indirect addressing next meeting. So, we are now in chapter 3. So, data addressing, ibig sabihin na to, we're trying to get the data from the memory location. Then, ang memory location should be defined by register or yung mga ginamit natin kanina, displacement. Kaya image. Basta hinahanap natin dito, pinag-usap natin is data. And kapag data ang hinahanap natin, ang gagamitin natin segment is data segment. Naintindihan po? Any clarification, class?
Wala naman po, sir.
Wala naman po, sir.
Okay, so continuation tayo next meeting. Class dismiss.